Hey, it's Brent here. We are back with our 10 strategies to supercharge your life. We are at strategy number 10 already. We're going to be talking about that today. But first, I'm going to recap what we've gone into these last 9 videos. I hope you found this thought-provoking, inspirational, and more than anything, we hope that this is going to move you to supercharge you and your life. Now, you already know at a gut level the majority of things that you need to do so you can achieve your goals. I mean, you already know you have to be clear about what you want. You have to create a fundamental plan. You have to take consistent action on the steps in your plan. You have to allow for amazing synchronicities to happen when you set your intention towards what you want. You need to care for yourself, so you have the energy you need to get into action with a clear mind and an energized body. These are all things that we covered, but so many people know it. They're just not experiencing the success they want in life. So I'm going to recap our first 9 strategies. Strategy number 1 was take the time to honor yourself first. You have to get your balance of giving and receiving by honoring yourself. If you don't, you're going to be of limited value, joy, and inspiration or service to others if you're burnt out physically, emotionally, or mentally. You know, it's a fundamental law of life to honor other people. But what happened to honoring yourself? It's often seen as selfish, but it's not. You have to honor yourself first. That was strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 was live deliberately. That's when you consciously decide how you're going to do each day. If you can keep one phrase in front of your mind after all of this, that should be it. Live deliberately. You become more conscious, more aware, more powerful, more effective, and a hell of a lot happier. You'll catch your thoughts and behaviors before they happen. You'll become far more successful. That's strategy number 2. Strategy number 3, embrace the day and the people you encounter. Very strong one. Respect the people around you with a desire to bring them joy. It's going to feed your soul, and it's going to bring you a sense of increased worth, greater harmony, and success. Next was make your health and vitality your guiding light. Strategy 4. Your body is one of the best barometers you have. You got to start listening to it. Bodies only become unwell when they aren't treated with the respect they need to operate. So make your health and your vitality a guiding light. Strategy number 5 was let go of upsets. You have to give what you want to receive. If there's an old upset, a loss, or heartache, take the time to write it down. Apply the lessons you learned in your life, and then let it go. Next was strategy 6. Become mentally tough. You have to refuse to be a victim. You have to start accepting 100% responsibility for your actions. It's nobody's fault. Stop blaming everyone else and take responsibility. Your relationships, your finances, your health, those are all a direct result of what you thought and you have done. So own it. Strategy number 7 was limit your TV viewing and internet surfing. Catherine and I just talked about this yesterday. Both TV, internet, the computer, those are fantastic tools if you're using them for good in your life, when you're using them as learning tools, or when you're using them to go towards your goals. But those are horrible tools for procrastinators, because when you procrastinate, you feel guilty. You feel mad at yourself and others, and then regret crashes over you like a tidal wave. It's a never-ending circle. Those things become a means of releasing the tension that's built up inside you. You hide behind that screen instead of designing the life that you truly want. Strategy 8 was do what you hate to do. I said this before. If you started out every day doing what you didn't want to do first, the jobs that are too hard or too confronting for you, too tedious or too boring, I promise you, your life would look very different than it looks right now. You need to get into action, immediate action on unpleasant projects. It will release that stress. Strategy 9 was develop a sense of appreciation and gratitude. Because when you're truly appreciative and grateful, you are thankfully focused on who you are, what you do, and what you have, instead of complaining about all the things that don't fit into your view of the perfect world. You'll always get more of what you focus on. So beware. Finally, we come to today, to strategy number 10. And strategy number 10 is my favorite. It is break out of your box. Now, like it or not, we all get to the top of our own box, the box where we live, and it gets comfortable. We can lead a happy and a mediocre life here, an ordinary life. Inside the box, we don't challenge ourselves. We don't put ourselves into situations where we feel stretched, where we have to flex our courage muscle. If you want to be, do, and have more in your life, if you want to supercharge your goals, you need to break out of the box of mediocrity, of complacency. It's easier said than done, right? But how do you do it? Challenge yourself every day. Do something that will stretch you, whether it's mentally or emotionally or physically. Make contact with people that you may have been avoiding. It's going to be a tough one for some people, but it is so powerful and so important. You're at the gym, lift the extra weight when you're working out, walk the extra mile, learn something new. Most people don't take a calculated risk, any calculated risk in their life. Those are necessary to break out of the box and rise to the next level of personal power and success. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it can even be painful. Breaking out of the box starts a cascade of thoughts and emotions that we would rather not deal with. The strategy I've used for years, and that's worked for me amazingly well, is this. When you feel you have your back to the wall, when you know there is something you have to do that is way outside of your comfort zone, ask yourself this question: who is bigger, me or my stuff? Now, when I say me, I don't mean your personality. I mean who you are and your true essence, that part of you that is complete and strong and clear. You know that part. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you feel it. It's you. Stuff includes the old beliefs, the old behaviors, the crazy stuff that runs around inside our head and our bodies like a freight train out of control. It's the emotions, it's the sensations that make us turn all of our attention in on ourselves. And we grow small and we grow weak. Now, I know that stuff has energy, but it pales in comparison to who you truly are, your innate state. Your essence, who you are, is more powerful than any old belief or conditioning. So take a deep yet gentle breath, stand tall, draw on your God-given resources, and take a leap. Step outside of your box. Not only will you achieve what you set out to achieve, but you'll also feel and see your self-esteem skyrocket. We all know that increased genuine self-esteem creates greater confidence in who we are and what we're doing and what we can do and can create. It's an empowering upward spiral to greater personal fulfillment and success. So grow your mental and emotional muscles. Take risks, stretch. So what's next? Challenge yourself to choose this day to start living more of the life you truly want. Make a choice today. Don't spend another day in a life where you do not belong. Close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Invest in yourself. You are worth the time. You're worth the energy. And you're worth the focus and the attention that it takes to live a more fulfilled and prosperous life. Ultimately, any change that you make personally or to your situation is up to you and what you are willing to put into it. Utilize the incredible life energy you have to bring about the change that you desire. It's certainly been my pleasure being here with you today. Now, once again, all the links that you need in your life are right, where are they? They're over here. We have our website, freelifetools.com. We also have our free ebook, 5 Steps to the Perfect Mindset. If you'd like that, it's at successsecrets.net. And finally, our Facebook community. It's going strong, like-minded people empowering, supporting each other. It really is a fantastic group. So come on in. It is open. You can take a look. We'd love to have you as a member. Facebook.com/groups/taylor-webb. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for giving us your time and your attention. We'll be back very, very soon. Close all the videos the same way with a little bit of advice. It's very easy. Just remember, don't worry, be happy, and feel good. See you soon. Bye.